Hello, hello, hello. This is Latanya, Miss Coach Deloach. So let's talk about my credit repair services, right? Let's talk about my credit repair services. Side while I was driving, this was a topic that I wanted to get some more detailed instructions about. So just a topic that I want to provide some more details, instructions about. So let's talk about credit repair itself, right? Credit repair itself. Now you can do it yourself. I have two different, let's see who this is. Pulling up. I have, okay. I have two different, you know, I believe in multiple streams of income. So, I read a lot of books. A lot of people, especially on my YouTube page, often ask me, why do you recommend the Credit Secrets book? Or why do you talk about conspiracy of credit book? Look, there is enough credit. Trying to make sure somebody just pulled it. I'm trying to make sure he okay. There is enough credit, bad credit, enough to go around, right? And not everybody that I talk to want to want to pay me to fix their credit, but they will pay me for a consultation, right? If they have one of those two books, for a phone consultation, not free consultation. I don't give it free. I recommend the books, but I can't allow people to just take my time and just call my phone randomly asking me how to implement it, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, is you read it. It tells you step by step. You have to read the book. Now, if you're not able to read it and then connect the dots and put things into action, because I do use the Credit Secret books. I have used it for credit repair. It's one of the tools that I use besides me just studying the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the laws and doing laptop hours of research on my own. You know, you can call me for a $50 30-minute consultation via phone if there's some things on there that you might not quite understand how to get done, right? But other than that, I also just people want a hands-off approach, or they may have some difficult issues, and you know, that they just want a professional, right, to handle. And so that's where I come into play. So it's kind of like this analogy. If you had a court case, would you want to go and represent yourself, which I have done before, right? I have done and been successful. Or would you want to hire a lawyer? And it's just that simple. Now, some people that think they have, or that maybe have some background knowledge and they just need that extra little, they feel fine. I have done it both ways. I have hired legal representation, especially when it came to my divorce. It's, you know, we had access to devise, so I don't play around with that. And then there was some cases where I had debt collectors taking me to court, and I went and I represented myself, right? And so I didn't hire professional help or an attorney, and I won, and I came out successful in both scenarios. So it's that, and then it's how effective or how much time do you have to fix your own credit? How fast do you need items removed? And what severity, or how severe your credit condition is in? Meaning that you might not want to do the bigger things, like dispute bankruptcy on your own. And some people might feel confident that they can. And some people might not want to do repos. Some people might not want to do late pays. Late pays to me is just as challenging as bankruptcies. Collections and charge-offs and inquiries are my easiest, quickest, expeditiously, that's the word I was trying to say on my last bit, to get done. So it all depends on your background knowledge or your ability to read and apply information from a book and connect the dots on your own. Now, what can you expect? I oftentimes, when I'm interviewing or speaking with new clients, I often get asked, or I get a scenario where they tell me that I paid a firm or organization or somebody to fix my credit and nothing changed. I paid $600, $900. So, you know, maybe I have some trust issues. How can I trust you? And so I really thought on some ways to build that trust, because honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just had the mindset that, hey, I'm looking at a report that shows, thank you so much for the digital love, that's you may have inconsistency of paying your bills. So it's a trust factor on both ends, right? How do I know you will promptly pay me for the services rendered? So I put things in place, you know, I put things in place to prevent that, to prevent me doing the work first, right? But it's a two-way communication. I recommend people sign up for Credit Check Total. And with Credit Check Total, it's because that you pay $1 for a 7-day trial period. If you do not cancel within that 7-day period, now Credit Check Total is on specific standard time. So me, for example, I'm on Central Standard Time. So Pacific Standard Time would be 2 hours behind me, right? So, for example, if they open at 8 o'clock a.m., then I know 10 o'clock my time, I need to call and cancel. But I need a type of way to verify. I can just tell you I deleted some things off your credit report. But if you don't continue to have that monitoring, which most people don't, because it's $29 a month, and for some reason they don't want to pay that monitoring. And I'm also looking at another service now. I'm waiting on Identity IQ to contact me. It'll probably be Monday with the holidays, and I probably will start referring Identity IQ over Credit Check Total. I'm just getting pricing on their monitoring plans, and then I will let my clients know. But you have to be willing to pay for a credit monitoring system, not only for so I can validate what has been deleted or not deleted, but so you can validate as well, right? Because under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, the bureaus have a legal 30 days to respond. And so another credit monitoring source that I'm looking at is I think it's called Credit Sense, because they update on a weekly basis. So if we have a credit monitoring system in place, then I know on a weekly basis. And so there's some things I'm researching over the weekend to make it quicker, faster, notifications of what's being done in your credit reports in a more effective way, where you can just give me your login information. And to build that trust, I'm also offering a 6 months, right? 6 months money back guarantee. Now, this guarantee will consist of that if no negative items were removed or impacted from your credit, then you'll get a full, it's a money back guarantee. Money back guarantee. Now, with that, I have had so much success that my price changes have changed. And that's just because I know my worth. So I will be sending out information to everyone on my email list of the updated pricing changes. But just imagine if you had a jail sentence and bankruptcy. We know they can stay out of bankruptcy can stay on your credit report for up to 10 years, right? Depends on which one you file, chapter 7 or 13. It may be some other chapters, I'm not sure. I think it is, but I know 7 and 13 is the ones that I see most often on credit report filings. And let's say that you have a jail sentence for 7 years. Let's just say 7 years, or maybe 10 years. And I come along as your professional representative or your lawyer, and I challenge the laws and I dispute the laws on your behalf, right? I take out the time to contest for you. Then, you have to at least give that process 6 months. I don't think 6 months. Now, I do get results quicker than that. But I started, and the reason why I changed that just to 6 months, money back guarantee, if you don't see any increase in your scores, any deletion, it may not be the specific thing you paid me for, right? Because when I have testimonials that I show that I've gotten a bankruptcy removed in 40 days, everybody that's paying me for bankruptcy expect it to work out that way. And I can't promise those results because everyone bankruptcy is different. I have a husband and wife team, for example. The bankruptcies reported on his credit report were removed, I think, within at least 30 to 45 days. One of the wives was removed, but it's still reported now on the other 2 bureaus. And so I had to do some additional work on her behalf. So that's just an example. One of my other clients, I got in 40 days, her Experian bankruptcy was removed. Good morning. Thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you so much, classmate. But TransUnion Equifax remain. And so the law is the same, but the same verbiage, the same illegal acts, but it just, it depends on the bureaus and what all process or rounds in the credit world, we call it round. You send out your first letter, round 1. Then you might have to send an additional letter, round 2. And then a third letter, round 3. And then you might have to dispute it through the CFPB, right? So, which is an online dispute that has to be filled out. And so there are many, many, many angles to this. So I had to rechange and revamp my pricing because, my pricing now is good for 2 rounds. But that third round is going to be an additional fee because that's additional work and hours and man hours that I have to perform. And none of this is guaranteed. But what is guaranteed, that 6 months, if it takes up to 6 months, it's a much better sentence than 7 to 10 years. Collections and charge-offs can last on your credit report for 7 years. And inquiries, right, can stop you from being a homeowner. If you have too many pulls on your credit report within 2 years, too many inquiries or inquiries, tomato, too many people checking your credit report, and that goes on file. If you have, after 2 years age of older, it doesn't really hurt your credit score. But within like 2017, 2018, if you have over 5 inquiries, that's not good. That is really hurting, impact your credit score if you want to get approved for big purchases like mortgages or just real estate or vehicles, right? And so that's how that works. And so just keep up to date. I'm revamping some things in this credit repair, but I'm so glad. Also, before I log off, if you want a better credit lifestyle, again, you think you want to do it yourself, I think the website is www.thecreditsecretsbook.com. I also recommend Corey P. Smith book on Amazon, The Conspiracy of Credit. That's really, really good. And I also give you a background of the credit bureaus. If you need more money in your life, more cash flow in your life, I am with a company, a business called My ECON, and it's called that because it's hyphenated for my economy. So it's about your economic situation, your economic status. And if you have a job, it explains to you how you can get more money out of your paycheck by getting a financial education and learning how to correctly adjust your W-4 that you turn into your human resources. I have a lot of people sign up and say, my manager said I can't turn in my W-4 to him or her. That's true. Your W-4 goes to whoever is in charge at your human resources department. You turn in that W-4, and as an employee, you only, listen, when you Google 2018 W-4, you will see that there are allowances on the W-4 and a section called deductions. So allowances and deductions. Deductions are only for people who have a business portfolio in their financial plan, meaning that I'm an employee, but I'm going to take advantage of business tax deductions and attempt to learn I'm going to learn financial education. And at the same time as I'm getting financially educated, I'm educating myself also that I can have tax write-offs for the things that I do every day. Driving this vehicle, for example, the mileage on your vehicles depreciate anyway. Paying your utilities because it's a home-based business model, right? It's within your home, so your water, gas, light bill, internet, square footage of your home. Now, all the things that you can include on your tax return and get more money in return in your pockets. And these are the things that a lot of people don't know. And a lot of people, because they don't know the difference between allowance, or haven't been taught, or haven't invested in themselves allowance and deductions, they are oftentimes overpaying in taxes, right? And they're not able to write out their lifestyle or things that they're doing every day anyway, because now I'm just an employee. But I tell people all the time, you make yourself an entity as well as an employee. You combine the two. You just don't be one of the two. You combine the two. And I use this analogy again. Jay-Z has a powerful quote that I am not a businessman. That's one word. I am not a businessman, but I am a business, man, meaning that I am a business. So once you join my ECON, you make yourself a walking business now. And because you are a walking business, you have business tax deductions, which put money back in your pocket. So I'm winding up. Reach out to me for your credit repair needs, but hire me for your credit coach and also your cash flow coach. And this special to learn the cash flow strategies, people, is you don't have to sell products or inventory. It's just a system, and it's education. You do get referral if other people join under you by referring your friends, family, or whoever. You get business referral from that as well. So it helps you to create multiple streams of income, because the extra money that you get out of your paycheck now without working overtime, right, or getting a promotion, you use that to eliminate debt. You have me as your credit coach, so you refinance some things at lower interest rate. Get your 750 credit score or better. I like to aim at 720, because at 720 you are a good mark to get the lowest interest rates available, and to position yourself to get some of the finer things in life, or the big ticket purchases in life. And now you have extra cash flow. You have better credit score. You're getting out of bad debt. Things that you purchased that were now this a liability to you. They're not adding value to you. They're taking away. They depreciate in value. And you get rid of the bad debt. That free up another source of income. You start paying off debt. You don't have any late pays because your credit is on point now, and you have the extra cash flow. You don't have more month than you do money, right? You have cash flowing for the first of the month all the way to the 30th or the 31st of the month, and you're not paying late fees now, right? And so this is all within the strategy. And to January of 2019 is $27.95. $27.95. Less than $30, people. They have this holiday special going on off the regular price. It's only for a limited time. And so I put the link to join. You go to www.moneymindsetmoves.com, moneymindsetmoves.com, and then you select the Create Now tab. You click on Create Now. It's like a 7-minute video explaining it more in detail. And then once you join, I will follow up with you and give you an orientation of what you join and how to use it, and how to help you hands-on make those adjustments and implement the strategies. Again, so if you need credit and cash flow help, I'm your one-stop shop. I'm the person you need to connect with. Go ahead and get your credit repair now. Don't wait, and get your cash flow right now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't spend another day living in negative credit, living with negative credit and negative cash flow. All right. I'm signing out. Thanks for tuning in. Let me get this phone out. Queen of credit and cash flow, Miss Coach Deloach.